Hello again, YouTube. Manosphere Masters here. Y'all know I gotta upload something on this channel. So I'm just listening to Pearl, and I truly believe that Just Pearly Things is the most hypocritical person on YouTube. And she reminds me of most women. They could be completely wrong and present an argument like they're right. Like, I don't get her. Like half the time I be thinking she's a dude. The other half of the time I'm like, man, she act just like all the rest of them. So I'm confused, like, and then, well, I would say I was confused until I realized that she's a troll and a grifter, and she wants to be famous, and she wants to slob on Black Knob. She do, but that don't mean you're not racist, because a lot of white people do it out of rebellion. They do it out of curiosity. They do it out of like that slave master mentality. So that don't mean anything because you sleep with black people. That don't mean you're not a racist. I mean, didn't the slave masters prove that? You know, all the mixed babies that they put in the house that they was making. I think they proved that already, wouldn't you say? So she went in on, and then when you listen to her closely, you're like, okay, so you're just proving you're a troll, basically. She called herself going in on O'Shea, and just because you hire black people, that don't mean you're not racist either. Think of how many companies hire black people, half of them to present themselves as not being racist. So that don't mean anything. Listen, Pearl, I'm trying not to be mean about this. There's a whole lot more things that I could say. You tried to say that you held a debate. I was in that chat. They were protecting you. I was making comments in that chat with that so-called Obsidian interview. And I don't know if they timed me out or what they did, but they didn't bring me up. Because trust me, you're no match for me in debate. You're no match for me. That's all of y'all that be talking about these subs. Not a single one of y'all is a match for me. Angry Man ain't no match for me. Anton definitely ain't no match for me. And you easy work too. You're no match for me. You just be talking. You just talking and you sound goofy, man. You're a goofy. You like a ditzy white girl. And I told people about you to begin with because I know your type. See, I live in Wisconsin. I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And you all over the place. You in Butler, Wisconsin. You in Brookfield, Wisconsin. You in Waukesha. You in Menominee Falls. You in Elm Grove. You are everywhere. I see you at the mall. You know the indifferent stare? The ditzy curious white girl that wonder how long my wing ding is? Because I'm 6'2"? And because I'm a big guy, per se? I see this all the time. Come on now. Who you think you dealing with? You think I'm Obsidian or something? And like you say, okay, if you talking about me with any of this, then why don't you say my name? Because you can't stop me. Only YouTube can. And I need to go back on that video because I can swear I saw one of them YouTube reps that looked a whole lot like you. And if I find it, I'm going to post it. Because that could be how you got all them subs. And it definitely ain't talent. You're no Kevin Samuels. You're nothing like him. You an easy debate. Kevin Samuels will give you a challenge in debate. I could have beat him too, but he would at least put up more of a challenge than you will. You're no match. You ain't even had. Okay, let me ask you something. What's the longest relationship you done had? What's the longest relationship you done had? Honestly. I bet you it ain't even 2 years. All your friends went against you. They said you were fake. You're a phony. And you know, this whole situation showed me a lot of the other phonies on YouTube. Phonies, black only in color, phonies. A lot of y'all dudes are useless. Useless. You can't work with nobody. A lot of y'all don't deal with black people. And you think you're gonna wait till the smoke clears to go do work with Pearly. I'll be doing lives by then. I am going to cook any one of you that tries it. And trust me, man, I got a whole lot more followers than you think. You can't go by views. YouTube told me I put this on my father's grave. Google told me on a phone call that they were freezing my views because they thought that it was bots. Why did they think it was bots? Probably because I was outdoing all those mainstream preachers. And I didn't even know half of what I know. Do you think they would have me on the government watch list if I wasn't like a potential leader? Y'all just be talking. Money don't mean nothing. It's a lot of serial killers that got money. It's a lot of jerks that got money. It's a lot of morons, a lot of psychopaths, dweebs, imbeciles, penis heads. That don't mean why. Let's play big bank, take little bank. I done heard a couple of y'all say that. Dude, are you serious, man? Okay, we'll play big bank, take little bank after you prove that you're not a Mason, that you're not in the Illuminati, that you're not an agent for the CIA, the FBI, or any AOD groups. And then here's how we'll do it. We'll take the money that you made apart from any sinister agreement versus the money that I make and have. That's how we'll do it. After you prove that you ain't with them peoples, that you ain't deep state, that you ain't none of them in none of them civic groups. After you prove that, then we could play big bank, take little bank. Because at least 3 of y'all be hollering that. Keep on. I guarantee you it's some gangsters close to where you at. Like me, I'm a different guy now, but back in them 90s, man, brag if you wanted to. You would get got in Milwaukee with all that bragging. You will get got. Bragging is feminine too. That's what women do. You like my purse? Do you like it? Clowns. Clowns. Moon pies, cream pies, Suzy Q's. Oreo cookies. That's a lot of y'all. Useless. Then you got some of the ones that claim to be pro-black 1 minute, then the next minute, oh, I'm by myself. I don't deal with nobody. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You ain't no leader then. Leaders have to deal with people. God can't use nobody talking like that. He can't use you. I mean, it's a lot going on YouTube, man. People stealing people catchphrases, ain't giving them credit, bragging, taking up for racist white people, trying to make everything money like ain't no other aspects of character. What's your angles? Are you CIA, sir? Are you FBI? Are you a special agent? Are you a field agent? Are you a Mason? Are you in a fraternal group? At least if you in a fraternity, okay, your brother's looking out for you. That ain't as bad, not to me. But if you in them groups that they aim is to rule the world and take away cash so everybody could be like a slave and all this other stuff, you're a clown. The devil ain't gonna win. The devil is not gonna win. And this is why some of these dudes will not say anything about Pearly. Pearly might be an Eastern Star. Or she might be deep state. You think she gonna admit it? I mean, after all, her parents are globalists. I think they're on the UN groups. And I wouldn't, look, I know these groups exist. The reason why I'm bringing it up because people be trying to act like they getting where they getting because of talent. You're getting, half of them is getting where they getting because of rituals. I'm just gonna do me, but I'm gonna deal with people though. I'm gonna deal with people. You with me? Let's do this. I ain't gonna roll solo. For what? I mean, I've been around people my whole life. I grew up with a whole bunch of kids in my neighborhood. I had both parents. My father didn't teach me not to deal with people, to be in survival mode all the time. But anyway, I'm gonna get going. I just had to upload to this channel. Hey Pearly, you still a ditzy, goofy, grifter, troll, racist white girl from the Midwest. And it's funny how they mention black people and how they work when the majority of these companies won't hire no black people. And the ones that do, they're only doing it for status quo. And I'm sure they're going to have somebody there that's going to run them off the job or get punched out. And when they get punched out, it's always the other person's fault. You can't be picking with people. It's so much going on in the world. How you gonna pick with people and then expect not to get no repercussions from these people? Why don't you try leaving them alone and being professional? And I guarantee you, you'll be fine. Manosphere Masters. Real Manosphere. Not no A-kid, 60-year-old simp like Obsidian. Thanks for watching.